Hey, and good morning, Sudoku friends, and welcome to the New York Times Hard Sudoku Puzzle. Today is Tuesday, December 5, 2023. Let's get started right away with a couple of ones blocking up here and a couple of ones blocking across. So a 1 goes here. There's also a 4 for this square because we have 2 4s blocking across and 1 4 blocking up, like so. And we have 6 blocking across and up. That gives us a 6 for this square. That was a very quick start. 5 blocks up, so one of these is a 5 blocking down. 5 goes here or here. We got 9s blocking across, 9 in one of these 3 places. 2 blocks across, 2 goes here or here, and therefore up here in one of these 3 places. 4 blocks down and over, 4 here or here, and therefore here or here, but it can't go here because of this 4 blocking down. So here it is. 4 and 4 block here and here. So we're going to have a 4 here, here, or here. Not here, however. I was mistaken because the 4 blocks down. So 4 goes here or here. Correction, small correction. 1 blocks down and over, 1 goes here, here, and therefore here or here. And a 7. I'm seeing a 1 and a 7 blocking across, 1 and 7 blocking down, 1 and 7 go here. And that gives me, because of the 8, an 8 here or here. Let's try and remember that, while we also know that a 1 and 7 go in 2 of these 3 squares, like so. And we know that this must be the 1, and we know this because this 1 blocks down, this 1 blocks over, one of these is the 1 blocking over. This 1 blocks over. The 1 cannot go here, therefore it must go here. So the 7 now goes in one of these 2 squares. That is for sure. There is no doubt that a 3 must go here because of this 3 blocking down and this 3 blocking up. Now we just need to find 8, 9, 2, and 7 here. We're going to have a 6 here for the simple reason that this 6 blocks here, this 6 blocks here, and these 2 6s block here and here. So here's a 6. We only have a single 2 in the grid so far. So I'm at a loss as to where to place a 2 in the grid. The 4s are a little easier. We need a 4 for one of these 2 squares here. And the 5, I think, must go here, mustn't it? Because we have the 5 blocking across here and up here. So one of these is a 5 blocking across. So there's 5 blocks across. So yes, a 5 goes here. Now we just need a 2, 4, and a 9 for these squares. So this is a 2, 4. 9, of course, here or here. But we knew that the 4 blocks up. So 4 goes somewhere here. What happened now with the 5s? Can we do more with the 5s? I think we can. We have a 1 and a 5 blocking down, 1 and a 5 blocking over, 1 and a 5 go here. And that kind of gives me a 5 for one of these 2 squares because this 5 blocks down, this 5 blocks over, one of these is a 5, 5 here or here. However, this 5 blocks up. So it's clear that one of these must be a 5, and this ghost 5 blocks down. Ergo, a 5 has got to go here. It can't go nowhere else. And we are back to finding a 6 the good old-fashioned way by observing that this 6 blocks here, this 6 blocks here, this 6 blocks here. So guess what? Here's a 6. A 2, 3, and a 9 for these squares. Can we do anything with that? Well, 3 blocks over, so that 3 must go here or here because these are a 1, 5, remember? But that doesn't really do much for me because this is 3 blocking up and this over still leaves 3 square possibilities for a 3 in box 2. Don't we have more 6s to play with? I think we do. We have a 6 blocking down and down, so 6 goes here. The last one, by the way. Even if we don't like counting, sometimes it comes in really, really handy. Look at these squares here. They must be a 1, 2, 3, 5, and an 8. Look at this square. It's attacked by a 1, 3, 5, and an 8. So it can only be a 2. I apologize to those of you who don't like counting, but you got to do what you got to do. We're getting a little closer with the 8s because we found the 6 here. The 8 blocks down and over. One of these is an 8 blocking up. So we got to have an 8 here or here. But I need to do a little more work on that, I am afraid. Oh, but I am seeing a 4. Stupid me. Stupid me. 4 and a 4 forces a 4 to go here or here. The 4 blocks down. So, of course, a 4 goes here. Now we have a 4 here or here. So we got 3, 5, 7 blocking across here and a 5, 7 blocking up here. So that puts a 5 and a 7 in these 3 squares and a 3, well, in these 4. This is a 2 or a 4. But I think I'm seeing something in the center column. It's a little vague. So let me try to explain. We have a 7 and a 9 blocking here. So 7 and a 9 must go in 2 of these squares. We also have a 3 going in one of these 2 squares. So it seems as if we have a 3, 7, 9 for these squares here. And that means that these 2 must be a 2 and an 8. We can check the 2 blocks down and up, so yes. But the 8, it's a little astonishing that this can't be an 8, but I think the logic is flawless. And that puts an 8, because this 8 blocks up, the ghost 8 blocks up, it puts an 8 here or here. We also have 8s here, 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 or here. So where now can we enter an 8 in the top row? Not here, not here. We got this 8 blocking up, so not here. We got this 8 blocking over, giving me an 8 here or here blocking up. Therefore, not here. Ergo, an 8 must go here. That was a little long-winded, I know, but the logic, I think, is quite easy to follow. Here we now need a 2, 3, and a 4. This is a 2, 3. And this can't be a 2. Remember, this 2 blocks over. One of these is a 2 blocking over. Since it can't be a 4 either, it must be a 3. Now we have a 3 blocking across and across. Therefore, this must be a 3. And we are going to have a 3 here or here now, because as we recall, these 2 are 3 candidates, or candidates for a 3. So 2 and a 4 here now. That I was talking about the 3, 5, and 7, wasn't I? So 3, 5, and 7 go here, actually. I don't know if it's kind of nice to get a little confirmation that my logic here was right on target before. Of course, I still don't know exactly where to place the 3, 7, and the 5, but I know that they must go in these 3 squares. Maybe we can get a little closer. The 5 blocks over, the 5 blocks up, one of these is going to be a 5. Therefore, this must be a 3 or a 7. So that was nice. Let's see if we can build on any of this stuff. And I think we can, because this 8 blocks up, this 8 blocks over, and 8 must go here. I know that an 8 goes here or here. 9s, I still don't know anything about. The 2 goes here or here, and the 5 here or here. And we can't rule out the 5s anywhere because of these squares. A 2, 5, 7, 9. But we know one of these is a 5. So it's clear that we are going to have a 5 here or here for row 2. Oh, the neighbors and their grinders. Everyone else in the world gets a driving license when they are 18 from their parents, and here they get a grinder. Oh, well, 5, 8, and 9 across here. So 8 here or here. I got rattled a little bit by the home improvement project at the neighbors. So let me get back on track here. 1 under 5 here, a 1 under 5 here, 1 under 5 here, and with the 5 blocks, of course. So here's a 1 and here's a 5, and now we have a 1 here because we have known about this pair for a long time already. We're going to try to, hang on, we got the 1, didn't we? And we've had the 1 and the 7 here. Now this must be the 1 and this must be the 7. Perhaps this will help a little, because now we know that these were a 5, 7, and a 3. We got a 5 and a 7 blocking over, therefore the 3 goes here, and this 3 thankfully blocks it down, giving me a 3 here. Therefore, this can't be a 3 anymore. The 3 must go here. It also can't be a 7, so it must be a 9. And the 7 goes to this square and to the top row like so. These two 7s block across. Here's a 7. Now we know that this is a 5 and this is a 7. And now I think we're looking good. Here we're looking for a 5 and a 9. And that fits well with the 5 and a 9 already present in this column here. And therefore a 4 and a 3 here. The 3 blocks over. Here's a 3. Here's a 4. Here 8 and something else. A 2. Here also an 8 and a 2. Therefore not an 8 and a 2 here. Let's try not to use a unique rectangle. I did that already once today, and I think once a day must suffice. 2 and 4 here. 8 and 9 here. We can do something with the 2s now. The 2 blocks over. We got to have a 2 here, here, or here blocking across. 2 blocks across, so here's a 2. 8 and 9 here, and therefore up here we are going to have a 5. That rules out a 5 from this square. It must be a 9, and this must be the 5. Which blocks over? The 5 blocks up. Here's a 5. 8 blocks over. Here is an 8. A 2 and a 9 for these squares. And these must be 2 and a 9 as well. 9 blocks over. Here's a 2. Here's a 9. We found the 7 here. We know that one of these had to be a 7. So the 7 now forces a 7 to go here. An 8 must go here, I'm sure, because this 8 blocks over. One of these is an 8 blocking down. This 8 blocks down. So yes, an 8 goes here. 2, 9 for these 2 squares now. And an 8 for this one, because this 8 blocks across. By the way, giving me a 9 here and an 8 here. So now the 9 blocks over, therefore this has got to be the 2, and this is a 9, and this is a 2, and this is a 9. Here we need a 2, and that gives me a 4 here, and a 2 here, and a 2 here, and an 8 here, and an 8 here. and 4 blocks over. Here is a 4, and here is a 9. Nice little puzzle today. Somewhat easier than yesterday's, but not quite as easy as some of the puzzles we have seen from the New York Times lately. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.